Fuck GTA 5. Fuck it. 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 I'm done. Oh. The amount of anger I feel towards the entirety of video gaming right now is immensely fucked. I've wasted 3 hours of my life on the new lowrider update for online. Because I hate online, but I thought maybe, they updated. It's a big, huge, fucking gig and a half download, clog up my internet for 5 hours to download it. Maybe, I thought maybe it might be worth it. Was it? So, I tried to join 8 lobbies to do the first mission, the first one. 6 of those, it didn't work out. No, just cancel out, drop out. The 2 I got into, I would get all the way through the first 3 drive-bys, and then I would get to the main group one, and somebody would magically die. And everyone was like, WTF, I didn't die, why did it disconnect me? And then somebody using hacks came into the game, and every time you interacted with anything, you blew up. And if you managed to survive blowing up, they ran around with a giant, what I can only describe as a T-Rex made out of dirt and dumpsters, with a Christmas tree attached, and a large red donut going all the way around them. So, I'm not satisfied, Rockstar, with your product, because if you have no friends who can play the game, like me, because I have limited friends with limited hardware, I'm the only one who can play it. The game sucks. The online play. I love single player, which you refuse to update because you suck. So, in other words, out of anger, do not play the lowrider update because it sucks. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's okay. Did it need to, it's really something that probably should have been shipped with the game. Personally, I don't believe it necessitated its own big trailer release and update and everything, because when you look into what they put in 2 cars and added some updates to add more mods to previously existing vehicles. And when I look back at Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, it's like they're trying to have the same amount of customability in vehicles in that, and really failing. In my opinion, my wholehearted, honest opinion. I think they should have stuck to single player, done DLCs that would have immensely expanded the game, such as maybe adding lowriders, more planes, more weapons, more cars, more story missions. I would have enjoyed an expansion or 2, such as Las Venturas or San Fierro, because I don't know about you, but I would really love to see what they could do with San Fierro, with a Bay City area, Yakuza, fucking Mountain Cloud Boy bullshit. I'd love to see all that. That'd be amazing. And as for Las Venturas, I'd love to see like the mobs and the rock stars and Area 51. Could you imagine what Area 51 would look like? I mean, that would be great because you have Michael and Trevor with the aliens and everything, and then there's Franklin out in the desert helping that dude find spaceship parts. That could all lead to something real. But no, they refuse to add anything to story player that is actual tangible story. And they also have stuck with online play, which I find horrid. I don't appreciate it. I did not buy Grand Theft Auto 5 on both Xbox 360 and PC for the online play. I bought it for the story because I love the idea of three main characters. I loved the story. The story was fantastic, and it feels a little open-ended, honestly. Like you think, oh well, they killed the guys. Like, yeah, they killed the guys that were introduced halfway through the story, and they overcame problems from their past, so that now they're in a position to become a true threat, a true force to be reckoned with, which is exactly what CJ does, pretty much, until he fucks up and gets forced out of Los Santos. Which, honestly, I wouldn't mind just a parallel storyline with San Andreas. I really wouldn't. I would love for them to fuck up royally and have to hide out in San Fierro with freaking Lamar's cousin or something. You know, whatever. Like, you could introduce, like, some sort of person that they could rely on. But anyways, there's just a lot more they could do. And I'm disappointed, Rockstar. Hopefully your product improves. Hopefully you add story. Uh, because I didn't pay upwards of $120, 60 twice. I pre-ordered the collector's edition of the Xbox 360, by the way, to have you focus on an unvoiced character. My online unvoiced character. I didn't pay to have you focus on him. I wanted you to focus on your story characters, which only just recently have, started being something awesome. Like, I love Tommy Vercetti. I love CJ Johnson. Or friggin' CJ, Carl Johnson. CJ, sorry. Nico was my favorite character. His story was amazing. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I enjoyed it deeply. Um, Johnny, I loved his story. I didn't like that you just turn him into a methy weirdo who gets his head stomped in. Like, I really didn't appreciate that, honestly. I thought there was a lot more to be had with the character. But what you gotta do? Rockstar was like pretty much saying, oh, nope, he's dead. Sorry. Uh, I think is Lewis, right? Yeah, I think his name's Lewis from Ballad of Gay Tony. I really enjoyed those stories, those expansions upon the story. What are, these characters that you see throughout the game, don't really know much about, you expanded upon them. Even if you just released a DLC where you played as Lamar going to Las Venturas or something like that, or if you played as Ron or Wade for whatever reason, or just something. Maybe even just add new characters, just to have a reason to open up new areas. But the short and sweet is pissed because I keep dying online and I have no friends to play with, and the game just isn't enjoyable. So, yeah. Thanks, Rockstar, for your wonderful product.